Are you recording right now?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
sweet. Okay, cool. So,
I've only seen a
in the shade, there's a tarantula.
Oh my goodness. Go far, far away. Baby girl can see it.
Yes, you can.
Baby girl, don't touch those.
You watching the big bug?
When you have pets that, especially this little one right here, that likes to jump on screens and scratch at the screen when she wants to go out. This was our quick fix for a while. Very, yeah, not very attractive. We took the screen off and are heading back in.
Do I look sexy?
Oh my.
You just have to take this spline and remove it. And generally speaking, if the spline is in pretty good shape, which this is not too bad, you can reuse it. So we'll reuse that. And then this old screen just comes out. And you can use the old screen as a template. In other words, you're going to use it for cutting out the new screen, what you need for an actual size.
Bob the Builder.
It's a cartoon. Thanks.
So.
Well, more like Bob Vila. I can take Bob Vila.
Okay, all
Bob the
right.
Builder
He had
is a kid's
a beard,
cartoon.
didn't he? All right. Bob
Oh,
Vila.
yeah,
I
beard.
don't know.
Bob the
Anyways,
Builder.
thank you, employee at Home Depot that helped us out.
Thomas gets knocked off, and it's a huge postal mistake. Did the same type of thing, Gus, where they did not get them from the secondary from Philippe Hudson.
Packing up for South Dakota. Cold weather. Not used to this. Had to get most of the stuff from underneath the bed. This one right here, wanting to help.
Getting on a plane, we're flying to somewhere really freaking cold, so I brought this and that. Yes.
South Dakota is an amazing state to domicile, which means having residency. We chose to go through a company called America's Mailbox, which is a mailing service, and they helped us switch everything over from our driver's license, our passport. So now we have a legal address for taxes and voting and things of that nature. They did a great job. We were only there a couple nights, so we didn't get to do the touristy thing, but it is our home state now, so we'll definitely be back.
Do it. Okay. As everybody's like, what?
Do it.
I'm copying it to your own knuckles. I'll do it.
2 nights away from our babies while we're in South Dakota. See how excited they are. Oh, I love Bug. I can't sneak out. I know you want to come out because you haven't been outside in 2 days. Hi, guys. Back up. Back up. Everything, nothing is destroyed.
How are we gonna do it? So, get real close to it.
Oh!
Alright, you guys, we're making a video for Mama. Beavers, you're gonna scratch your post. Good job. Kitty, you're gonna look at me, and you're just gonna not do anything like you normally do. Drink some water, spread it on the table, and the baby girl's gonna crawl under the tree. Good job, right on cue. Nice work. And then my role here at 20 seconds is to open the shade. All right, everything's coming together. Mama's gonna love the video. You guys want to say anything? Kitty, got any words? Any words of wisdom? Nothing? Where are you? You're camouflaged. Say hi to your mama. Mwah! All right. I hope you enjoy the video. Everybody loves you. Have a awesome time. I am going to try to not go out of my mind talking to the cats. So it'll be fun. Love you. Bye.
Gladiators, ready? job.
It's the president's duty to hold the country together and meet, not in your own house.
It's Christmas, Christmas, Christmas! My favorite time of
You ready to be good? Hmm? You ready to be good? You better be. She doesn't know what to do. You need to pick her up.
Hi, guys. Hi, it's Mama. Oh.
You don't even know Mommy gone for a whole week? Is Mommy gone? Such a cat mom. Such a good mom. Miss you.
Free, please take me. Got rid of one of our chairs. Reason why, because I was Bob the Builder yesterday. This thing is massive, but what's so great is it's just the one chair, so it's a lot more spacious. And then on Tuesday, that's gonna be gone. This cat scratch post is destroyed. We're getting a cat tree for that corner. We can turn the chair where it's like a desk even, and the shelf is wonderful. There's a magnet, just opens up. And we got them a new mat, which is awesome. It catches all the litter, and then we also got a new litter box, which has the high sides. Also came with this little scooper, which has a hook. So it actually worked out perfect. I'm extremely happy. Both cats have used it, no issues. Adjusting to it. Whoa, what's that? You wake up from a nap? What is that? Merry Christmas. Cool.
What is it, girls?
Is there a binky in
I
there?
can't believe she's staying on my lap this long.
Kitty, you got your own. Thanks, Grandma, Grandpa.
It's a 1BFBO2!
Oh my God.
I've always wanted one of these. I don't know how they know to get a number 2. That's really rare.
Let's see at the same time.
I will show the camera.
Ooh. What's it say? What's it say? A day without fishing probably won't kill me, but why take the chance?
And an Applebee's card.
Yes, nap please. Thank you guys.
The next Chris Angel trick.
Look
at the balloon.
That was hilarious.
She said was so funny. Ticketmaster. Here you read.
Next section.
You get why it's funny. What is it? Funny. It's for what you just said. You're shitting me. See, that's working. I want to see him levitate me.
How many dollars we have spent on these guys because of mainly this guilty one right here. But from Amazon, I thought I'd give this a shot. It had good reviews. It's called the Chom Chom. The idea is you want to go back and forth fast and like tough on it. That's why they don't really recommend it for clothes. See what's on the comforter. I'm sure there is plenty because I need to wash this again. What do you think, baby girl? Think there'll be some stuff in there? That there is. Ew. Actually, I think your sister's guilty of that. We have a portable washer that we use, and it's a spinner, so it doesn't get all the fur out. This device is not supposed to be for clothes necessarily, but that is actually pretty impressive.
Our youngest cat is watching cats on a YouTube video.
You're done. Say Blake.
Hey, Blake!
It's so fun! It's so fun! You'll go for Blake!
Hey,
Hey,
Blake! Oh, sorry. Sorry, Julie. Sorry, Julie. Yes, I fuckerized you.
We are riding in a friend's golf cart for Cottonwood, Arizona, right outside of Sedona, on the very first campground we ever stayed at on the beginning of our maiden voyage when we went up to Washington State. Just a lot of memories of when we stayed here, because again, that was an exciting time.
give him back! He's my best friend!
This is your best friend?
Yes, it's my best friend!
You need to get out more. You should travel. You should try traveling. Make some friends.
Are you enjoying this, huh, Tucker?
Yes,
So we are actually dry camping in a casino parking lot. Cooler. It's completely full. And Blake
Why do you have to say my name
is
funny?
defrosting.
Blake.
Blake.
Stuff. I can't talk normal when I'm on a video. I'm making snow.
Anything else you want to say, Blake?
Do this more often than once every 2 years.
Good idea. This is going to be the first time I ever have done a do-it-yourself. I'm in the parking lot at Joann Fabrics, and it's so out of my element. Like, I walk in and it just gives me anxiety. It's a great place for my creative people out there. So this is about as creative as I'm going to get. We have this banister thing on top of our dinette, and it just started to look like crap, just like our furniture. Well, we had put nice getaway with our tape over it just to distract them from wanting to claw it at it anymore, but I was tired of looking at it. What I found was this is fleece. We just got furniture covered this color here, plus it's got our adventure, of course, and a travel trailer. So that was only like $1.80 or something for that little bit of fabric. It was just 10 inches of fabric. So I was like jacked, all right? Well, then I think, okay, well, I have no tools. So staple gun was a necessity. We also have our cat tree, which baby girl got through it. It's looking bad. So I went and got some of this, and I figure the staple gun hopefully will be able to attach this to. I'm walking out, and I see a 6-foot charging cord, and it's purple. So yeah, so $1.80 turned into like over 40 bucks. So, you know, it happens. But I'm really excited about it because I think the finished product will be worth it, and I will be what you call a happy camper. Do you think they didn't see you, baby girl? You're so sneaky. Say hi, Blake.
Hi, Hi, Blake. Giddy up.
You see the most beautiful view. What do? You pull over and just enjoy the view.
So you say you wanna get away. We don't need a plane. I could be your escape. Take you to a place where there's no time, no.
All right, Blake, since we are both originally from the Midwest and we were both pretty ignorant, I'd say, when it came to what Arizona is like, misconceptions that we had and that other people that have never been here might have. People say they think it's a desert, so it's barren and there's no green. And I also hear a lot that there's no water out here. How do you feel about that?
Wrong. Tons of both. Green everywhere you can look. I mean, there's greens and browns and cactus and Palo Verde and all sorts of different stuff. Cholla cactus. We're right now by one of the larger lakes. There's 5 C's that Arizona is known for: copper, cotton, cattle, citrus, and cactus. By no means barren at all. It's freaking gorgeous.
While we're at it, let's talk about the misconception of weather out in Arizona. Everyone always assumes it's just really hot, which, yes, in the summer, anything over 100 degrees is going to be hot. I don't care who you are. The difference is dry heat really is a big deal, especially for those of us that grew up in the Midwest or have vacation down in the southeast like Florida. Humidity makes a huge difference. 80 degrees with humidity, you look like you just took a shower. It's ridiculously uncomfortable. The majority of the year in Arizona, it's going to be fall weather at nighttime. Mountain weather, it drops down. Right now, it's February 18th, 2020, and we are up in near Canyon Lake, right outside at Apache Junction. It's like in the 70s. And I'm a little warm, but I chose to wear pants and a long sleeve shirt, but I'm still comfortable. Now, if you are someone that loves the 4 seasons, I can appreciate that. My snow-loving people, Flagstaff, is a great place to go, and it's a couple hours from here. So you have that in your backyard, per se, if you're craving snow. I'm more of a sun chaser, so I love that I can be near the sun very consistently the majority of the year. And if I miss snow, I just get on a plane or I head up to Flagstaff. I didn't know any of this about Arizona, so if you've never been here, just understand it is a beautiful state, and I highly recommend coming out here. Whether you love water sports, you love snow skiing, hiking is another huge thing if you're an outdoors person. You have options.
So we got propane tanks filled this morning and came back to hook them up to the trailer. It's been 2 years that we've had the trailer. The way they have the cables bent, when you hook it up and you turn it on, it's leaking propane right out of here. So I'm going to disconnect those, take them down to the propane place and get that repaired, but shouldn't take much. Should be pretty easy. Just something else to keep an eye on.
So we're currently at Discount Tire in Apache Junction because in about a month we are going to be heading across country. We just wanted to make sure we had great tires. Cats are in the truck currently, and because the trailer's tires are off. Once they're done with those and we are doing the truck tires, we'll move them back into the trailer just so the noises and stuff doesn't bother them as much. It's a gorgeous day out today, so they are perfectly fine with the windows down. It's very comfortable. So yeah, it worked out well with that. We're excited to have all these tires done. Yeah, you're looking at about $1,500. It's not jacked about, but it's something you gotta do for safety.
Hi, honey. I know.
Thank you for that.
We gotta get the work done, baby. Keep you safe.
When they put the wheels on, they want to make sure they have a good connection here, like as tight as they can get it, so they polish off the rust. We'll get brakes checked before we go and check the bearings on the trailer. I'll have much better peace of mind.
Getting ready to go hike Weaver's Needle Vista.
Neaver's Weedle if you're weird.
I don't know.
Weaver's Needle from here if you flip
Canyon.
the camera around. Or just turn your whole self.
Am I getting it? Somewhere up in there. Do you see it? Is that it? Oh, there it is. Sorry. I'm not pointing at it.
It looks different on camera. It's literally right there.
The sun's so bright I didn't even see where my finger was. I'm like, yeah, that's not working. Gotta remember that mirror image thing going on with this camera. Our camper is just on the other side of that ridge. I get distracted by all the scenery. He was just up there peeing. Dang you men, you've got the convenience of that. I'm sure I technically could. If he's gotta go bad, he's gotta go. When nature calls. Hi.
It's a great day to be out.
So we're not gonna turn and look until we get to the top. Oh, I wanna turn around. I don't like being told what not to do. The cool thing about doing this Vista hike, again, it's short, pretty easy. I mean, it's good to have good traction shoes, of course. You are going uphill some too, so it's not simple, but it is for plenty of water as always, and snacks, like Blake said. Oh yeah, and you also get 4 Peaks, a whole nother trailhead area. There are restrooms, so that's a perk. It was probably about, what, an hour? You'd say about an hour hike out, so we're gonna head back. Blake, so we want to show them how excited we are that we are self-contained in our RV. As you can probably hear, our generator's running. Where are we at right now?
BFE.
That's a good way of putting it.
Also known as Apache Junction.
A lot of people have questions about RVing, travel trailer, fifth wheel, motorhome. All these are self-contained, meaning you can do everything you can do in a house or an apartment in your rig. So normally we're at RV parks, resorts, or campgrounds where we have connections. So we have full electricity to do everything we want, our microwave, air conditioning, all that. Boondocking, and so we have our generator running. Now this generator, it's awesome because it's remote start, which is a really cool perk. You don't have to have that. I'm going to show you what we can do with just the generator out in what Blake calls BFE. I have the water heater, both of them on. There's one electric on the right, and then the middle one is the propane. Since we have the generator running, we can have the electric heater on. It's going to heat everything up a little slower, but I kicked in the propane just to speed up the heat so we can take showers sooner. You wouldn't even need electricity to take a shower per se, as long as you had enough juice in your battery for the water pump, which you see I also have on. Many gallons as you have in your fresh tank. We don't use ours up for the whole week, so we have plenty of water to do our showers. I have this little portable washer, looks like a toy, but it works really well. It's a washer and a spinner, but it is like one of the best $100 purchases I ever did on Amazon. It's treated us good over the past 2 years. Then this, you'll see my phone is plugged in to a connector, so my phone is charging right now through the generator, as well as connected to my phone, which is able to connect to the TV. So of course, technology-wise, you can do streaming or through Wi-Fi. There's the Chromecast, the Apple TV, all these things. I get that. We just aren't around where there's Wi-Fi all the time. So we just went through HDMI because we know we like to boondocks. So it's awesome because we can watch a movie, whatever we want, when the generator's running. And obviously the lights are on, so you see that. So just anything like you'd have in an apartment. The generator runs everything for us when we're not in a park. This is a fun little thing that we got to help the shower. It became bigger, and my fun shower curtain. Let's talk poop. Let me tell you something.
I didn't poop.
I didn't poop.
Paid.
I paid. If you have not seen that YouTube video or whatever, make sure you find that little boy because that's hilarious. Anyways, before we started this lifestyle, I wouldn't have any idea either about how that all works. We can do a further detail for those that want the details, but just to let you know, we're fully self-contained, meaning we can use our toilet as if we were in an apartment. It has a huge tank. No, it doesn't smell like a porta potty. It's like actually has what it needs to be like a fully functioning toilet. Obviously you have to get rid of the waste, which again, whatever, you deal with it. We're humans, right? So I just look at, I mean, Blake, you took a pee out in nature today. So I have to give him a hard time about that just because us females, it's not as easy. But seriously though, we see people walking around parks cleaning up their dog's poop. We clean a litter box every day, and God forbid someone's child has a blowout in a diaper. I mean, we deal with it. Yeah, we don't have an issue dealing with animals and our own children, but we have an issue with our own. So I just want to point that out, that it's really not that big of a deal. Anyway, anybody out there that's curious, my friends or family thinking I'm totally roughing it and all that, it's called glamping. You can certainly be roughing it, but we didn't want necessarily that lifestyle. That's not for everybody.
There ain't nothing rough about what we're doing.
What the heck?
This is not roughing it at all.
Blake's, yeah, he's doing pretty good right now. So just to clear up some things, if you have any questions, let me know. But I just had to get that off my chest because the generator, it makes me so excited. I'm just so grateful. That was such a great investment. You can do solar as well. We'd love to have solar or lithium batteries. They could last longer than a normal battery. Those are other upgrades, but understand just in general, you can do in this rig what you would do in any apartment. And fun fact, Sedona, when we met those two ER doctors, they were doing tent life when we were camping in Sedona.
That's roughing it.
That was roughing it. And they're ER doctors. We invited them in our rig. We had them over for our fire pit and stuff, and we got to know them. And they actually walked in, and their reaction, the girl was like, oh my gosh, this is bigger than my studio in Chicago. And to us, we're like, this is small, compared to most rigs. But it's like all about perspective. So it's not as big of a space, but we use every inch of this space versus when we had bigger apartments and things, we didn't use those spaces. So just something to think about. I just wanted to clear up some misconceptions about the RV life.
Being an RVer, you have a small kitchen, you have a small refrigerator, and you do have the oven, the stove, the microwave, all the things that you would need to do normal meal prep or just cook. And I had been doing that for the past 2 years, and it gets really old doing dishes constantly, because being in a small space, you can't let dishes sit at all. The small refrigerator, trying to get fresh food, you're constantly going to the store. I was trying to meal prep healthier options anyways, but again, being on the road and traveling all the time, you don't want to be caught up necessarily with worrying about food.
All right, we got our icon meals, first time. I'm really jacked about this. Oh, nice and cold. Very nice package, very nice and chill. I got the sampler pack because I wanted to try the different options. So you can do customized ones. Excited to give these a try. We may be heading back to Ohio sooner than planned from Arizona, so we stocked up on icon meals. I actually put some in our cooler as well. There's actually 60 of them. So they have a little veggies and meat and cheese, eggs, things like that. But for the most part, we figured if we were going to be on the road, that this will be the most convenient